Donald Trump is world famous for making a fortune, from being famous for having a fortune. Now, you too can be a source of Trump's wealth with Trump University. Just follow these 3 easy steps. Step 1.
Sign up at Trump University.
Step 2. Pay for Trump University at the amazing price of everything you have.
The instructions include encouraging people who couldn't afford the courses to pay for them with multiple credit cards.
Step 3. There is no step 3. You won't actually learn anything. It's that easy.
This entire operation was set up as a scheme, not a school, but a scheme.
Slimy and sleazy. It's fraud. This is a straight up fraud.
Not convinced? Just ask our staff.
People who work inside the group saying that their tactics were unscrupulous,
Misleading, fraudulent, and dishonest.
Trump University was a fraudulent scheme and that it preyed upon the elderly and uneducated to separate them from their money.
We guarantee you'll give Trump University a glowing review because we'll make you. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime chance to give your hard-earned money to an alleged billionaire. Call now.
I woke up in the White House. Oh my God, I'm president. I'm so rich and I'm an ass. And there's a wig on my head. I just FaceTime Putin. I told him I'm his biggest fan. Got so much scandal on the front page. Holy shit, let's build a wall. Ooh, I can tweet so well. Wonder if I can say the N-word. Wait, can I really say the N-word?
North Korea, North Korea, in North Korea, North Korea, in North Korea, North Korea, North Korea,
North Korea. I woke up in Donald Trump's body. So orange, overweight, and slightly balding. Now I got no choice but to ruin this country. I can't believe that it's Freaky Friday. It's Freaky Friday in Donald Trump's body. I eat pizza the wrong way and I drink water like a widow.
Auto sequence starts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know who that is, and I don't care.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's that time again. Matt Connarton, Unleashed. We are live on this rainy, dreary day in downtown Manchester, New Hampshire on WMNH 95.3 FM, streaming at WMNHradio.org, and, of course, on the Matt Connarton Unleashed Facebook page. Hello, everybody. Today is Friday, May 10th, 2019. And we have with us a couple of fine gentlemen here in the studio. On the couch, our official guest for today, making his triumphant return to the program, Kay Daver. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well, very well. And over at the news desk, of course, the best newsman in the business, really, because you are by default when you're at the news desk. Ryan Gorman is here.
Well, thank you very much. It's about time I'm recognized for such efforts as my news.
Your journalistic
integrity, first of all.
Yes, your journalistic things are unparalleled.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yes, that too. Oh, French. Wow. Yes.
Is that French? Yeah.
Yes. So, of course, I told you that we were going to have Kay Daver here, and you were very excited, even though you hadn't met before. But
I have not. But
being the newsman that you are, you'll have lots of questions.
Of course, and covering hip hop extensively and music in general. So,
yes.
It's very exciting.
I opened a window, but it's still 1,000 degrees in here. It's swampy. It's like
welcome from Gonzo's house, dude.
Really? Yeah.
Bro, it was he had. I know I mentioned this yesterday. Look outside. He had his house at like 32 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
I had blankets on.
32 degrees. That's
I'm not joking.
Freezing.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's
That's
like Planet
crazy.
Hoth.
Wow.
It's awful.
Let's see. I see Jenny in the Facebook live chat. She says, woot, woot. Christian Cunard is in there as well. And Judy Birchfield. So, Kay Daver, you have a new release. And we talked about it, was it 2 or 3 weeks ago via phone? But it's nice to have you here in studio with us, of course. Better with Age. Is that out now or coming out? Or
It's dropping June 8th.
June 8th. Oh, very good. Very good. Well, I think we should start out by playing something from it. Whoa. I think we should start out by playing something from it. I will let you pick. I have 4 tracks here that you sent me. What would you like to begin with? And then we'll.
What did I send you?
You sent me the title track, Not This. They Don't Want None. And Your Talk Is Fiction. And I chuckle as I say that because there's some lines in there that actually made me laugh out loud. I really that's my personal favorite of the 4. I really like that one. I like all 4 of them, but that one
Why
in
don't we go
particular.
with Your Talk Is Fiction video live right now? Just dropped 4 days ago. It's already over 30,000 views on Facebook.
Wow. That is outstanding.
And you can pre-order this album on kdaver.com. And if you pre-order the album, I'll personally call you or FaceTime you, thanking you for your support.
Very nice. All right, let's give this a listen. Is anyone else on this track with you, or is this all you?
No, it's just me.
Just you. All right. Here it is from Better With Age. This is Your Talk Is Fiction. Kate Aver.
Young Kruger with Rugers. Better talk soft when I stalk your dreams. Booyah, Mandula. Gonna be quick, gonna hear no screams. Little bitch, you gonna talk to the dishes. Put the pictures with the pigeons in the park with the pigeons. Miss it on miss, you don't want it with the unit. You can put it to my temple, but I know you'll never do it. Scared little kitty cat guy can't bring you back. Got your teeth smashed, face gash in your head wrap. Mama by your bedside, hit it in your hand, man. Pleaded to the Jesus, but the Jesus never came. Anxiety in the evening, looking for a meaning. Drama with the trauma, but know what you thinking. Pop that gum, no gun, what you think? Oh, corny little bitch, like the steak, and my leg go. Who the f? Even though your name better get your weight up. Dude, you suck. Crying like a hoe while your girls get face fucked. I don't wanna be that dude, but a dude I'll be if I gotta. Put you 6 feet, no love in the street. Now you died and left with no father. My 16s make 16s, get a contact time, combat time. If you want beef, get rocked in the teeth. You should watch that speech when you want that rhyme. I'm a veteran, calm in the pocket. Call me TB with the SB locked in. Organs on auction, call Red Fox in. Need a throwback with your whole ass plotting. Ain't Netflix, but I'm making a murderer. Throw him down the staircase, breaking the vertebra. Looking like Hawkins, Steven when you're talking. Trolling out your mouth on your couch when you're watching. Hulu, do you feel like a real dude? He can do a test tube, but you ain't shoot. I'm an alien, some X-File. His wrote this record on some exhaust. He's gotta get Jillian, give me some Scully. Break up at home, tell David do company. He can watch if he wants when I blow the back out. Sexy redhead takes him off, I'm Enzo. With a 7-4 Eagle, USA, WFT, we go. Ever we wish, want some, get some. Quit that talk, we know it's fiction.
I love it. Your Talk Is Fiction, brand new from Kay Daver. I love that ending, too. That's pretty cool.
Little Boston North End at the end there.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you call it?
No, it's like
Little
not the
mob
Italian section.
feeling,
Yeah,
yeah.
little
Yeah.
mobster-esque.
Brian Cummings is in the Facebook live chat. Says 781 supports Kay Daver.
Brian, what's up, man? How you doing?
781, where's that? Is that Mass?
781, where's the Fluff Factory?
The Fluff Factory. I
Like
have no
that
idea.
makes fluff.
Lynn. I think that's Lynn. Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Brian, man. He's an amazing photographer. Actually, the person who took the photo of what you used to promo this interview.
Oh, very nice. That is a great pick. From Lynn, City of Sin. Misty Rain says, yo.
Yo, Misty, what's cracking? How you doing?
Yo, Misty. Wasn't she in there the day you called in? Wasn't she in the Facebook live chat?
I wasn't on. I was calling, so I don't know.
I try to shout out everybody who's in there. Oh, yeah. Brian says yes. Lynn Mass. Misty Rain says hashtag trauma unit. Yeah, she was the one talking about the label. Your label trauma unit. So this comes out June what?
June 8th.
June 8th. But you've already got your Talk is Fiction already has a video.
Correct.
Up on YouTube.
Yes.
Do you have other videos too from this? I mean, I know you've done a lot of videos, but
from this record, we have out right now. We have Your Talk is Fiction. In probably 9 days, we have Not This music video dropping.
Oh, nice.
And then like every 2 weeks, we're gonna have a new music video dropping. Maybe 2.5, 3, but basically every 2 weeks, we have a music video dropping for the next 3 months. And it's just a beautiful time.
Cool.
I also have 2 other videos that weren't from this project, but they came out like 3 weeks ago. One's at like 80,000 views, and the other one got pretty decent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really good. If you have a call or anything or a comment for Kay Daver as we're chatting today, 603-250-6007 is the number to call, 603-250-6007. Ryan Gorman is here as well at the news desk, and Peter White is in the Facebook Live chat.
Oh, His Highness, how are you?
You know Peter White.
Love Peter.
Yes. Were you on the morning show today again, or?
Oh, no. I was there for the game the day before.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was pick the Grammy winners from
Of like
1960 to like, it was like.
I heard that. It was great. It was.
I mean, it
wasn't
I'm good from 1990 on. Game ended at 91.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as exciting as the Who's Taller game. I don't know if you were there for that, but that was
that sounds.
That was pretty great.
Sounds like a grip of fun.
Yes. So, Kay Daver, you were talking about music videos, and you do a lot of them, and it's interesting to me. And Ryan, you and I are sort of close in age. You're a bit younger than I, but a lot of people
liberally a bit.
Yeah, but
we are. No, I think we're like the same.
But a lot of people like our age and older are under this impression that nobody makes music videos anymore because they think, MTV doesn't play videos anymore. And
right, it's all streaming formats now. So and it took for me to, have children to find out like they're not watching TV, but they'll talk to me about all these YouTube stars and like.
Right.
So it's like I'm that dad now.
Yeah.
Like, what are you kids watching?
Right. But the reality actually is that
the reality is it's oversaturated.
There's more videos than ever.
It's out of control. And before I forget, because I'm horrible sometimes, I'd like to shout out Sandow Films, shout out Waxhug Films. Those are the 2 directors I'm working with right now. You know what I mean? But give them credit.
Yeah. Because actually, people are making more videos than ever. Like you said, it's oversaturated. And how many music videos do you think you've done? Because part of the reason I bring this up is, until I was on your YouTube page recently looking, I didn't realize you had that many. Like, I knew you had made other videos, and you and I have known each other for at least a decade now, right? But I was like, oh my God, he has more than I thought. Like, you've got a lot of videos.
I've never actually counted. If I were to guess, I'd probably say in the dozen range. But here's the deal. This year, I'm gonna drop a dozen. You know what I mean?
No kidding, yeah.
I'm tenfolding my entire. I don't even know what fold. I'm just like all systems go right now.
Yeah.
This term better with age. It's more than a record to me. It's just a way of life. And me and you talked before we went on air about how we run from depression. And it's like I'm just creating. I'm sitting on 30 tracks.
Yeah.
And so some of them coming out with this, and I got a big project dropping in September as well. Shout out to C-Lance. He's producing the entire EP.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? If you're not familiar with C-Lance, he's signed with Vinny Paz,
yeah.
Enemy Soil, produced for Mercules.
Hang on, Kay Dever. We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, man, I just wanted to call and say what's up to Cadaver, man.
Yo, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Who is this?
Yeah, this is Cam Green.
Green?
Cam, what's happening, dude? How you feeling?
What's up, baby? I just wanted to say, man, one of the hardest working artists I've ever met is Cadaver. One of the best professional artists I've ever met.
Wow, very nice, very nice.
Thank you. And
the only one that still does classic, brilliant videos that's still around his area, that still helps out. One of the best artists in the area.
Wow, very nice, very nice.
Good thing to hear.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
That means a lot. And Cam's one of the most selfless people you'll ever meet. We're doing a release show June 7th at Cloud9 in Hampton Beach, and we're doing it. It's basically all proceeds go to a family who's he's a father of 3, and he was hit on a motorcycle by a truck, and all the money we make from the show is going to that family to help them out.
Love it. Wow. Yeah.
And that wouldn't be possible without Cam, so shout out to Cam, man.
Wow.
I've known Cam for a decade, man. He's one of the best people you can know.
Wow. Very nice.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
No, all rappers are thugs and bats. I mean, come on. It's proof positive right there.
Right. No, good for you guys.
I just want to let people know what kind of dude this dude is, man. He's like I said, man, a heart is full of gold. So
excellent.
Definitely, if you ever see Cadaver anywhere, man, make sure you go check him out. Realest dude out there.
Absolutely.
Cam, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Cam, thank you so much for the call. All right. Very nice. No, we were talking about, Ryan was here yesterday, and we were talking about that, people actually doing good in the world and trying to give back. And it's great to see because, man, I'll tell you, sometimes it's easy to get negative, you know what I mean? And it's easy to look at the world and think, people lack empathy now and everybody's just out for themselves and this and that. And sometimes all it takes is just a little bit of reminding that there are really a lot of good people out there doing a lot of good stuff. And, just because we're inundated with negativity, whether it be from social media or just what goes on in our own heads, sometimes we need a little bit of reminding that there's actually a lot of good people doing a lot of really good stuff out there. And that show that you were talking about, where plug that again.
So the record drops officially June 8th, but if you come June 7th, you're gonna, get a chance to get it early. And it's June 7th, Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, Cloud 9. Cam's the owner of Cloud 9.
Oh, okay.
So that show wouldn't be possible without Cam. A lot of clubs were, just not very inviting of what I was trying to do. And I was just trying to tell him, like, look, I'm not taking no money. Like, this is my CD release show. So for anyone that doesn't know, not every show is created equal. Like, when I do a CD release show, I get double, triple the fans to show up because it's like an event.
Of course,
you know what I mean? And really, at the end of the day, I've scratched, clawed, and kicked for a decade for people to listen to me. And now that I'm finally at a point where people are listening, I feel like it's my justice to serve the community around me. So recently, this man he just got out of a coma a couple days ago. I mean,
no kidding. Wow.
So, hospital bills are outrageous, and so we're taking all this money and giving it to the family.
And what happened to him? You said he was on a motorcycle and he was hit by a truck?
Yeah, I don't know the specifics of if he got like T-boned or what.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so not good. And so I don't, I'm walking, I'm talking. I don't have to worry about where my next meal is coming from. So
yeah.
So I think it's my due diligence to just do the best I can to the community.
Yeah, no, I think that's fantastic. Jess, I'm going to butcher this last name, I'm sure, Guza Suskis, gives a big heart in the Facebook live chat and says Cloud9. And Brandon Troy, Trauma Unit, referring to your label, of course. And I saw Kinetic had shared this out. Kinetic, I just feel weird referring to him as your hype man because he's kind of more than that. You know what I mean? He's like more than a hype man. I think we talked about that the last time you were on.
Yeah. Shout out to Kinetic, man. That's my friend. I don't do the BFF thing, but if I were, that's my best friend. I've traveled the country with him probably 5-6 times. And he's working on solo material now, man. So he'll have some stuff out for you probably this fall and the summer, something like that.
Oh, nice.
So does that mean there's an opening for the hype man position? Because,
no, he's still my hype man.
If the hype man is still a thing in hip hop, dude, I'm your guy.
He's just doubling up. He's doubling up.
He's got dongles and everything.
Oh, dude, dongles for days. I actually brought him in to show you.
Dongles for days. Did you really? You brought your dongles?
Dude, we had a wire situation last night, and I'm a wire addict, and I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah.
It's too much Apple dongles and look, I'm
oh wow,
I can't get away from them.
You're dongled up. Do you need any dongles, K-Daver?
I'm good on the dongles.
All right,
so you're not an Apple guy then, or do you?
No, I'm like pre-dongle.
Pre-dongle. Oh, it's pre-D. Okay.
Yeah, pre-D.
No, you know what? You guys are a dying breed. The pre-D.
Yo, it's just so crazy too, man. Because I got the iPhone SE, and it's like, you start hanging out with these girls or whatever, and like for whatever reason, girls are like infatuated with having like the newest phone. They're like, "When are you gonna upgrade? When are you gonna upgrade?" I'm like, "It's bought and paid for. Why do I need to upgrade?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My car is bought and paid for. Like, I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent, but it's just like, I don't know. I guess that's the way I live my life. It's just like, why do I need to have all these things? Like this thing does the same thing that does. Maybe this newer version gives a little bit better picture. Like,
right.
Who cares? I'm good.
I love how most like. Not most, but a lot of MCs, a lot of rappers. It's me. I've got this guy. He's over here. I'm like, I'm responsible. Like, I'm helping out the community. I got bars. What do you guys want from me?
Right. Yeah. He's a real dude. Absolutely. Let's see. Kinetic says, haha, much love. You're my BFF, Daver. So you don't do that. Well, see, now there's some pressure to commit to the BFF thing because you might not do the BFF thing.
Yeah, but he kind of softballed it out there, letting her know, like, hey,
Yeah.
it's kind of like when you're dating the girl, but you're just like we're not together, but like, well, you better not be with anybody else.
Right. That's a good analogy. Yeah. And Adam Tucker is in the Facebook live chat. Says, whoop whoop.
Adam Tucker, what's cracking, man? How you feeling?
All right. There's a lot of folks talking about cracking these days. What does that mean?
What's happening?
Honestly, it's like, what's up?
Whenever I have rappers on the show, they're talking about cracking. I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah, I know. We're just getting older.
That's what it is. It's a young people thing. The young people are cracking.
Yep.
Actually, when I was a kid, when my father would wake me up for school, maybe it's also an old person thing, and we're just kind of in the middle of it.
Well, they recycle. Things recycle.
Right, because when my dad would wake me up in the morning to go to school, he would say the same thing every day, and I hated it.
Get out of the bed, you moron.
No, he was super cheerful, and I hate
Even
that
worse.
first thing in the morning. And my
Even worse.
middle name is Thomas, so he would call me Matty T, and he would say, Matty T, time to wake up, time to get cracking.
Ooh.
Oh, and I hated it. It was the one I would fantasize about, like just punching him in the face.
Oh my goodness!
I wouldn't do that.
I
but-
got the up and Adam.
Oh,
by my mom. It's like,
that's bad too.
I'm
Up
still
and
getting
Adam.
it.
Yeah, yeah, that's bad. Yeah. You shouldn't be cheerful first thing in the morning. It sucks.
Oh.
I don't know about you guys. I'm thankful just to wake up. Like I just,
Yeah, but you don't wake up cheerful, do you?
Oh, every day.
You actually wake up cheerful?
He's
Wow.
got bluebirds on his shoulder when he wakes up in the morning. And the sun's always shining.
Well, I'm kind of jealous.
I'm thankful. Like
no wonder you're Kinetics BFF.
Yeah. I know it sounds like corny, but man, like if you're not thankful to wake up, what you gonna be thankful for in the whole day? Like, you know how many people just don't wake up?
It's so true.
That's
Keep
true.
that in the forefront of your head. I mean, dude, gratitude is huge. It's absolutely huge.
Attitude of gratitude. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I just can't wake
100%.
up cheerful though. Ugh.
Yeah, I just can't do it. I can't do it either.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I have bad spells in my life where I don't, but like
Yeah.
when on average, I wake up good.
Yeah. Hello to Kyle Nails Fletcher says, "Hey, boss man."
Fletcher, what's up?
And Kelly Robinson says, "When are you going to tour for your new album?" Yeah, we haven't talked about that. What's your tour schedule looking like?
Tour. We're on FM, so we got to kind of watch my language. But basically, I'm not messing around with these promoters anymore. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna give me what I'm asking. And this last tour we did, I headlined my last tour last year, and we did very well, very, very, very well, very successful. But a lot of promoters would try shorten you. You just have to get into fights with these dudes some nights. And and it's just like, you know what? That's why I'm like, folks, because I saw what I was making. We're making really good money. And it's like I see where I wanted to go. And in order to do that, I feel I had to delve my energies online with videos, networking, and Spotify and all that. So it's like, I haven't really focused on Spotify yet, but these videos and really getting these plugged. So we're getting these videos plugged, and basically that's the way I'm going to drive up my price.
Yeah.
So I want my price to be triple before I hit the road again. And I know fans don't want to hear that, and I apologize for that. But at the end of the day, are you going to go to work for free?
Right. Exactly.
Are you going to go to work if you walked into your job tomorrow and your boss is like, yo, we're gonna cut your pay in a third, you know what I mean? Are you gonna take that lightly?
Right.
I'm not.
right.
So
yeah, exactly. There's a lot of misconceptions out there. Some people think that if you get a little bit of success in the entertainment industry in one form or another, that you're now rich.
Mm.
And it doesn't really work that way. It's not like I assume you didn't show up here in an Escalade. Is that what?
I don't know whose
what
Ferrari
rich
that
people
is
drive
out
now.
front, but,
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't want to say anything.
Well, even if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't buy that kind of stuff anyway.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm with you. Adam Tucker says, K-Daver and Kinetic kill it live on stage. Yeah, the first time I saw you live, I think it was at Cloud9? Is that place been there a long time?
It was at Wally's Pub.
It was at Wally's, right?
Before Cloud9.
Right, because I remember it was in Hampton, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But same place, that's what it was before it was Cloud9?
No.
Okay.
Different building.
Is Wally's still there?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of places have come and gone over the years. It's hard to keep track of.
These the same people that own Wally and Bernie's too, or is that the one and the same?
I don't know.
I think they're on the same Wally's, and they're both on the Seacoast too. I think. I can be honest, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I just know there's a Wally and Bernie's. Maybe that's a furniture store.
And I think, I think that Bernie, but I think it's the same Bernie who owns Bernie and Phil's.
Not Burton Ernie.
No.
Before you get too far off that, I put a challenge out to anybody in hip hop, and I'm talking. You strip the lights away, whatever. Me and Kinetic will put on a better show than anybody in hip hop, and I mean anybody in hip hop.
I have one friend that I'm telling you is the king of the six, and he puts on a hell of a show. Dude can rap the entire Declaration of Independence, Ape the Grim, dude. I can't sit here and have another man shout like Ape the Grim's my dude. I like Cadaver a lot. I'm just saying,
good for him. I'm happy for him, but he still won't touch me and Kinetic stage show.
Oh man, I think we got to set this up. Because he's a do-gooder too. So I actually I want to talk to you after. I have a good plan and a good way for both of you guys to give back to the community and help out the area. It's a little something I'm working on. So would you be down for that?
I'm not agreeing to it because I don't know what we're doing yet, but we'll talk after the show.
That's smart.
It's smart. But
you know what I mean? Because then if I'm like, oh, yeah, then all of a sudden we talk after the show and it's something different.
It's not going to be a boxing match. It's not going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be hip-hop related, as in who's the best stage presence, performance, bars, content.
So it's not going to involve gravy or Jello.
I think I mean, I don't want this to sound like any disrespect to your friend because I don't know your friend. What I'm saying isn't disrespectful. What I'm saying is confidence.
No,
and
I've toured
the country. Cool. I've toured the country with platinum artists. I've toured the country with artists on my level, and no one touches our stage show. No one's ever touched it. Now, sometimes the fan is known. We've gone on with bigger acts, and the fans have known their songs a little more, and they have the bells and whistles with the lights.
Sure.
And I'm not trying to speak ill, but as far as a raw performance and how we can engage with you and how we're going to bring it to you, it's unparalleled. And I'm, for all non-ego statements I've made, maybe this is my ego statement. Is like that's fact. I'm speaking facts, not opinions.
Yeah, and I don't think he's being rude or anything.
No.
I love that's like
well, that's what it
rappers
takes.
Should be like boxers, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna walk into the ring and be like, I think I'm all right. Well, dude, go sit down.
Right.
Sit down.
Yeah.
I mean, look who's running hip hop right now. Guys that like cause I'm crushing.
Right.
This is the top of the chart, so that means nothing. I like where this kid's at, and it's like, well, let's get right down to it and do a show and not. I mean, geez, with the pink hair and the unicorns and the whatever they're doing in hip hop right now, is pathetic, dude. Old dirty ODB's rolling over in his grave right now.
Wow, I forgot he was dead.
Yeah, his son's up on the come up right now.
Oh wow,
Young Dirty B.
Oh, okay.
Right? Isn't that what it is?
Is that what he's calling
YDB?
himself?
Yeah, I think so.
YDB. Yeah. Wayne Noel, hello in the Facebook live chat. Adam Tucker says, my money is on Daver. And Alyssa Anderson says, much love from Michigan. Very nice. Very nice.
How are you?
I think the way you guys perform live.
And it's only gotten better, not to interrupt you.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like, you're talking like 7 years ago.
It's been a while since I've seen you, or at least 5. I think the way you guys perform, from what I remember, it's like, it reminds me more of a rock show. And I say that because a lot of rappers, it's not like they stand still. They walk around stage and whatnot. But something about the way you guys really throw yourselves into it. You know what I mean? It's more like a rock show than a hip-hop show in that respect. And I think that's part of what makes it so powerful. I mean, it probably helps, too, that, a lot of your music, it's got guitars in it and whatnot. So it kind of gives it a little bit of that vibe. But you guys are moving around like you're rocking. You're not just.
Well,
anybody
I mean? Can sit home and anyone can sit home and watch me on YouTube for free. Anyone can listen for free.
Right.
You're at a show, and I am not going to let you stand there and just look at me like I'm an art piece.
Right.
You're going to get into it, and yes, sometimes we don't do it, but more often than not, that whole crowd's rocking and vibing with us, and when you come out and you command, and I don't. Like kind of like what he was saying, how a boxer comes in the ring, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't come out and ask you to do something. I tell you to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And I right out the gate, I command your respect. I command your energy.
Yeah.
And so, we've kind of had to shapeshift a little bit just because insurance policies and legality and whatever. We know, but back in the day, we used to like jump. You want to just stand there and disrespect me and look at your phone? I'll jump out and grab you. Like,
really? For real? Yeah.
If that's how you want to get busy.
I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
So, I mean,
but when you when you would jump out and grab
no,
someone.
I'm not talking about like assaulting them, but I'm gonna grab them, shake them, and then I'm gonna throw them in the mosh pit. You know what I mean? Like, you just stand there on your phone. Like, if you're just standing there and that's your thing, nah, I might not come out and do it. But if you're like disrespecting me, having your back turned to me on your phone, like, nah, this is my craft. This is what I do. If you don't want to be here, you're affecting the energy around you because your friends are seeing what you're doing, and I can't allow that disrespect to take place.
Wow, I like that. There's something kind of Axl Rose about that, actually.
It's very rock and roll, too.
It is very rock. Well, that's what I mean. He treats it like a rock show, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice mix.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. This guy's a little bit hip hop and a little bit of hard rock. Not more than hard rock though. What's hard rock these days? He's like Foreigner, so
it's not hard rock. It's like a Pantera. Foreigner. Yeah,
you're more like a Pantera dude, like a classic. Like, is that metal? That's not metal, is it? Do they call that metal?
Pantera?
God, I'm getting old, dude.
Pantera
metal.
Pantera's metal. Yeah.
Is that like it's good metal?
Yeah. Cowboys from Hell.
There's some horrible metal out there.
Well, of course.
What was the album they did after Cowboys from Hell? The guy
was it Cowboys from Hell is the one with like Walk and like
was it Vulgar Display?
Oh,
no, that's the next one.
That's where the guy got punched in the face, right? They paid him $50 a punch to get punched.
Dude?
I think they did 10 takes.
I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah. So they just kept racking him. Oh, so that's a real punch.
That's pretty metal.
He's getting punched.
Wow, that is metal.
You know, that stuck with me for years. Like, I've always wanted to do that.
That is, I never knew the story behind that. I'm going to say this. I think that's literally one of the most metal things I've ever heard. I mean, you don't get much more metal than that.
Other than that band Mayhem over in like Norway or whatever. But yeah.
Why? What's metal about them?
What's metal? The guy.
I'm not familiar.
Eats babies on stage.
Oh, that's super metal.
He went into a church, right? And he slit his wrist, slit his throat, and blew his brains out and left a note, said sorry for the mess.
Now that is more metal. That is even more metal than the guy getting punched in the face.
That makes Gigi Allen look like a Tinkerbell.
Well, that's punk though. That's not even. I mean, Gigi Allen wasn't even metal.
No, you're right. He was just fecal rock.
Right. I mean, what Cadaver has described, that is the most metal. Like, there is no, there is nothing more metal than that. Like, Satan himself is not more metal than what you just described. My goodness.
That wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't nice, but it was.
There's actually a movie about it.
But it was metal.
Yeah, I think I've heard that story.
It has Macaulay Culkin's brother in it.
Oh, really? Yeah. Wow.
Rory Culkin.
Rory Culkin? Is that his name? Wow.
Big fan of the Culkin family. I don't know why.
Well, as you should be.
Just been following the Culkins since back when the other one there, Mac.
Yeah.
Polly is what I call him.
Home Alone, not anymore.
Well, now I understand because I never got it. Why it said on your Facebook profile you're a Culkin file.
Yeah.
Now I understand what that means. Yeah. I didn't know.
Eye on Culkin was my TV show I had for a while.
Oh wow.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I did. Well, I do.
We're still hoping for that Home Alone 8.
Right. Yes.
With Macaulay Culkin.
Kinetic says fecal rock with 2 exclamation points.
Actually, it's funny you brought up Gigi Allen because we were, for a number of years there, calling ourselves the Gigi Allen hip hop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You guys were taking dumps everywhere? What was going on?
No, it just kind of goes back to what I was saying. So, like, Gigi Allen wouldn't let you just stand there. You know what I mean? So if you went to a Gigi Allen show and just stood there, he was gonna, something was gonna happen. That's the way we feel, man. It's like enough of this sanitized BS. I know some people might be listening to this right now, being like, "Well, I just want to go to a show and have a drink." Then go to someone else's show.
Right.
I mean, I hate to say it like that because I'm kind of like contradicting myself because it's like I need more people to come to up my price, but in the same token, like I want the right people to be there.
Right. Well, I've just received a text message from a listener who is requesting another song.
Oh, what's cracking?
What would you like to?
Who requested another song?
I don't know because whoever it is, their contact is not in my phone. And if you're someone I know. If you are in fact someone I know personally, please don't be disappointed that your contact is not in my phone. When I got this phone upgrade, about half of my Verizon lost about half my contacts.
Word. Well, let's do not this video drops not this Sunday, next Sunday, 19th, I believe. Yeah, 19th of May.
Oh yeah, I like this one a lot. All right, so we'll do that. All right, so from the new release, Better with Age, this is Cadaver with Not This.
I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta act quick. One more year at the factory, I'll probably pop my temper once. Look, I'll lose it does. I'm not cut for the norm. Ish, I don't want you more. Ish, toast to what I'm torn with. Where I am, what I gotta do. Solve this riddle with not one clue. How can I make this living given? Nobody pays his plays and views. Beg for the new. How can I give you twice as much? But bucks are frugal. Stretched in this effing. Hate set with affection. Tell me, what the milk we living for? How we end up working 6 to 4, making all these suits rich of us. Double barrel shotty, watch me give it up. I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta act quick. This woman is my kryptonite and I ain't a Superman. She got me on the edge, I'm about to shoot a man. I know you think I'm cheating back to back to catch a beating. I've been slaving for you, that was feelings fantasies. My name is Robert Thompson, life is like a plane crash. Attracted to the baddest, just you lose this morals bad as ass. Now I'm tripping when I should've known all along that your type isn't right, but I don't want you gone. Tell me, why am I stuck in this? Help me, I don't wanna feel all this anger building up inside of me. Put me on the bottom so I'm finally free. I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I wanna do, but I know it's not this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta act quick.
Not This from Kay Daver and his new release, Better With Age, and he is here with us in the studio, along with Ryan Gorman and I on Matt Connarton Unleashed. We are live on WMNH 95.3 FM. If you would like to chat with us, give us a call, 603-250-6007. If you have any questions or anything for Kay Daver, 603-250-6007. And you can always opine in the Facebook live chat as well. And Jenny is in there, and she might be joining us up here at some point, but she's commenting, Kay Daver put me in Facebook jail. Yeah, salute. Now, did I tell you about...
She shared one of my videos.
Yeah.
Facebook jail.
Yeah, so she shared out America. It actually happened twice. Your track America with Kinetic. The first time she appealed it. The second time she lost the appeal because according to Facebook, it's like promoting hate speech, which is the opposite of what it's doing. But you know, I mean, it's some bot. Like, it's not like an actual human being watched the video and realized.
One of my new videos got flagged too, actually.
Oh, no kidding. Which one?
Ride Till I Die.
Now, why did that one get flagged? Do you know?
Someone was wearing a shirt that said F you.
Oh.
Really? That
And
is banned on Facebook now?
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
I gotta watch it.
I got it back up, so the video's back up, but yeah, I got throttled there for a while.
Oh.
Which really, really sucked because that video should have got more shine than it got.
So was that, did someone report it or did Facebook themselves just like...
I really don't know. I think someone reported it the first time, and then by the time they reported it, I guess their antennas are up at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something like that. So it is what it is. On to the next. That's another thing. So, you know, like a video every 2 weeks. I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not going to keep up that method my entire career, but that's what we're doing for the next couple months, maybe 2-3 months. Maybe the rest of the year, who knows? But it's like, because okay, we got this one. I'm done waiting for a lucky star, man. It's like, we're just getting it. And so that's why, like, last year I did 2 national tours. I stopped waiting. I was like, all right, let's go get it. All right, let's get this money. Let's do these shows. You know what I mean?
Right.
We did crazy shows last year, and now we're doing crazy videos, and it's all going to blend together probably second, third quarter this year.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in second quarter now, so it'll be close to the end of second, third quarter.
Yeah. Well, you put a lot of thought into what and planning into what you're doing. You know, it's not like you're just, you know, out there throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks. You know, you're
Like some of us.
right, like some of us. Yeah.
Well, that's always part of it. Regardless of what your plan is, you're still testing the waters.
Right.
frequently.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, but you, I mean, you've been doing this for. When did you start? When did your first? When did you start your hip hop career?
Well, my first record dropped when I was in high school. You know what I mean? So I've been doing this independently for my entire career. And but as far as like my first like real pressed, like I hit the road, I did shows, 2011. So we're looking at 8 years.
Yeah.
And so I'd equivalent it's about 9 because
Okay.
obviously I had to make that record.
Right. Right. And hello to Dr. Jeff Cassell, who joins us in the Facebook live chat. He's a big fan of the hip hop. Dr. Cassell.
The hip hop.
Yes, the hip hop. Yes. So where do you record? Because everything sounds like, you know, radio ready. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of these. I heard Daylight refer to them as SoundCloud rappers who just, you know, you can tell they're
You
just.
mean Daylight the rapper?
Yeah.
You know Daylight?
Well, I don't know him personally, but I'm familiar with his work. And
my boy does work with him.
Oh, no kidding!
Yeah,
Really?
He got a video done with him.
Oh, wow! No, I became a fan because I watched those. You ever watch those DJ Vlad?
Oh,
Yes.
dude,
Videos
I'm
on
hooked
YouTube?
on those.
I am
if
too.
If they're done right, sometimes.
Yeah. So I became a fan of Daylight first before I even heard his music, just watching those interviews, and then I watched actually, and Jenny watched it with me when he does Bradley, his white half brother. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Oh.
He does all sorts of characters.
It's hilarious. It's uncomfortably hilarious, but it's really, really funny when he does the Bradley character. You know, he's all painted up like a white guy, and it's his half brother Bradley. And he says a lot of things there's some truth in them, but they're uncomfortable. But anyway, so I've heard him talk about these SoundCloud rappers who, you know, you can tell they're not, you know, they're just doing stuff at home on their computer. And
which isn't what makes them suck. Not to
No,
not to
I
stop
agree.
you.
I agree
What
with
makes
you.
them suck is their inability to rap.
Yeah.
And that their shenanigans is what gets them airplay. I'm so sorry. Mumble rap drives me
So you're
nuts.
telling me
Yeah.
not being able to rap makes you a bad rapper? Who would have thunk? I mean,
Yeah, no, I know it's amazing, dude. This is the second revelation I've had today, similar to that.
right.
no, that's a real thing. And
Yeah.
their mixing sucks.
Right.
Mixing sucks horribly.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like that's kind of negative because it's like realistically, that's not even my lane. I don't care.
That is
I don't
true.
listen
That
to
is
music.
true. Two
So
different
when
things.
people say,
Right.
you know, because we've kind of touched on this, so hopefully people listening don't think that that's the only stuff out there because it's like that's one lane and that's gonna phase out. Just like dubstep was hot, this might be hot right now, and something whatever is a little catchy for these 14 to 16-year-old kids to listen to, and it gets a little glimpse of fame, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, there's so much talent out there, so much real music.
Yeah.
And it's everywhere now. It's not like back in the day where you were kind of subjected to like, you know, what Interscope was pushing. You go on YouTube, you know what I mean? You like my music, go to my YouTube, go to my Facebook. I'll always be there. You know what I mean? Go to, you know, Dope Rap, you know, Jedi Mind Tricks, Vinny Paz, Mortal Technique, R.A. the Rugged Man Held. You got the kid Token at a mask coming out now. He's a dope rapper. You got, you know, Joyner Lucas. You got so many dope rappers, man.
Yeah. No, but where do you record? Is everything
my own studio.
self-produced? Because everything sounds like I said.
Yeah,
you know, it's top quality.
I've had a pretty good microphone my adult career, and I recently just picked up a new piece from Sutter Kane, DJ Bless. Shout out to him. If you don't know DJ Bless, he's done records for like Mystical, Lil Kim.
Oh, okay,
like,
wow.
You know, so
Yeah.
I got the 6176. Basically, the preamp was used for like the Frank Sinatras and stuff like that. So it has a very warm analog feel, but I also have a very modern mic, so we get that warm vibe. And then the compressor was used on Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So you but everything. So most of it's done yourself, right? I mean.
Yeah. On this new record, everything is done in my studio except one song I did in Orlando, and the only reason I did that is because I was out seeing Kinetic when he lived in Florida for a minute, and he had a studio, and we just did it there. Multi-million-dollar studio, but I feel like the sound I put out, you can't tell the difference.
Right. Yeah.
You know, shout out to them though. It was a dope studio. I'm just saying, I just feel like you can't tell the difference.
Right. Yeah. No, definitely. And then, so you mentioned earlier you've got something else coming out.
Yeah. So here's basically the rundown. I got Better With Age dropping June 8th. I got a video already out. It's over 30,000 views. I just dropped another single, just audio last night. And so that's cracking. And then we got on Labor Day, I got this record called Working Stiff, produced entirely by C. Lance, hip hop heavyweight. You know, Mercules, he's produced for Mercules. All the stuff he does for Merc, his stuff is all in the millions. Stuff he does, he produced for Rugged Man, Tech Nine. You know, just
wow.
He's a soon-to-be legend if you don't know who he is. And, so he's been doing it for a minute too. So great guy. You know, he actually just sent me some beats before I came up in here. He sends me so many beats, and that's how that's the way I like it, man. Because it's like I gotta stay working nonstop.
Right,
so
right.
boom, boom, boom. Also, I got so much stuff going on, man. It's like I forget to announce it. You know, Rob Ryback has production on this Better With Age. You know what I mean? Who's done like the first 7 Tech Nine records. Produced, engineered for Strange Music many years. No BF Gangs on this record. I got Archetype producing on this record, who's won Boston Producer of the Year for like 7 years, 5 years, whatever it's been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like then you got Working Stiff dropping Labor Day. You know what I mean? And I was like, boom, what better time?
Right.
And then I got a Trauma Unit Presents record dropping in October, which is basically my whole label. You get a couple original Cadaver songs, and then my label comes in. I want to start giving them shine. And I got Rotten Robbie 2 coming out New Year's Eve.
I feel like you're you're always kind of evolving too and changing in terms of your content. Like when you and I first met, a lot of what you were rapping about was sort of, you know, in that conspiracy sort of lane, if you want to use that term, and sort of quasi-political and whatnot. And it seems like with the newer material, you've kind of gotten away from all that.
Yeah, you got so on Better With Age, you get a few bonus tracks at the end.
Ryan's looking at me like, what? What did he rap about? That's kind of he's really interested in all that.
On Better With Age, you get one like, you know, government conspiracy type song, and then at the end you get one as well. So out of 14 tracks, you kind of get 2.
Yeah.
And so I still spliced it in. It's still Me to Agree, but at the end of the day, it's like, how much of that can you really sit down and listen to? Like, most people are looking for an escape or relatability. So I put it in there, but but it's like, no, I don't know. It's not me to do 14 tracks of it anymore.
Right.
As well as it just felt like I was.
You got to go further down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It was just,
I haven't heard any reptilian
It became less
rap
fun.
yet.
It became less fun. You know why it became less fun is because it was too much anger. It was just too much anger, and I was just like, this
Please
isn't funny
listen
anymore.
to the truth, for God's sake.
But you know, I'll chop it up conspiracies, you know, all day.
Yeah. Ryan's into that stuff. We were talking about.
Oddly enough, not to interrupt you though, but once I delved away from it, my career started multiplying.
Oh,
year
of
by
course,
year.
you're playing the game now.
Right.
Ain't no
Makes
game.
perfect sense.
It ain't no game.
Point exactly.
No, but I think it's cool to change it up, and I think probably not only are you able to attract a new audience, but I'm sure that people who've been with you for a long time like to hear different aspects of what you're interested in, your personality, your style as a performer and whatnot, and not have it all just be, you know, like, in other words, you know, you don't want to be AC/DC where not to diss AC/DC, but, and, you know, we're crossing genres, but it's just when I think of bands or artists who have a specific formula that they stick to no matter what, that's who comes to mind. And it's not terribly dynamic when you have someone who does the same thing for, you know, decades and whatnot.
Well, see, they can do it because they appeal to, you know, dudes drinking beers by a campfire, soccer moms,
right.
Like not dissing, like that's just like,
of course,
we're working on a construction site, but on AC/DC.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I don't dislike AC/DC.
Me neither. And I'm actually not trying to diss him. It probably sounds like I am. I'm
you can
I'm
diss
a fan.
him now. Axl Rose is the front man, and it's not good.
Is that official? Didn't Brian Johnson come back?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't follow the AC/DC wire one bit. So I just know I saw a YouTube video like a couple months ago. Could have been from years ago, but I saw it a couple months ago with Axl. It's just like,
yeah.
Listen, unless you're gonna get the little like Korean dude from the karaoke bar that Journey took.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Unless you got a guy that sounds just like him and looks nothing like him.
Right.
That I'm into.
Right.
That's
like
wild.
if Blind Melon's still playing. If they could have found a singer instead of Travis Warren, somebody that like sounds like Shannon Hoon but looks like I don't know, Peter Dinklage, that'd be awesome.
That would be. Yes.
That's a show I'd go see.
Right. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. We haven't talked about
Peter Dinklage ever.
Right. Well, that's true. We haven't, but we also haven't really talked about influences. Like who influences you and inspires you, either when you were getting in or today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, when I first started, it was heavy influence from like an ICP, Vinny Paz, Jedi Mind Tricks, Necro, that scene. Now that I'm older, man, very few rappers actually inspire me. Businessmen inspire me. Like people that do stuff with business. And
I've heard you say that, which is interesting.
But Russ, man, shout out to Russ, man. He inspires me because I see his formula. So like I'm watching. I see how he's doing it.
Who?
Russ. Yeah. So
Russ who?
He's a little more in the mainstream lane. But here's the deal with Russ. I'm gonna give you a backstory. He dropped a song a week on SoundCloud.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But he's real. So he sings and he raps, but it ain't like some corny mumble stuff.
Okay.
He dropped a song a week on SoundCloud. Well, let me back up. He dropped like 7 records, and none of them got over. So he said, all right, I need to change my lane. He dropped a song a week for a year and a half. And then on like that next week, it started getting traction and bubbling, and he started getting millions and millions of streams.
Yeah.
And then put it on iTunes, and then has platinum singles, gold singles, and then he ended up signing a 50-50 venture with Columbia. So
nice.
Shout out to him, man. I see how he's doing it, how he's moving. He'll drop a record, he'll promote that record, and it's like just like how I'm doing. So like I have no shame in my game to say that I watched what he did, and it's like, all right, it's working. It's like, all right, here's his record. I'm gonna promote this to the best of my ability, but it's like I'm already on the next. You know what I mean? You love this record? Cool. I'm doing this one. You don't want to listen to this one? Cool, because this one probably didn't like this one, but they're going to love this one. Like, I'm just doing it. And it's like I just record music now at such a rate because it's like, we already talked before this interview. It's like, I run from depression.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if I'm not working, it's not good.
Yeah. We were. Hello to Bill Muckler, who joins us in the Facebook live chat.
What the Muckler?
I know, right? But yeah, we were talking about. Actually, we have a call. Let's grab this. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
This is LaDonna Robertson.
LaDonna Robertson. Hello.
Yes. Is this Matt?
Yes.
Hi. Bill Muckler told me that I should give you a call. I don't know if he had given you a heads up or not, but I had a situation here. I'm from Colorado, and I had a situation here last Saturday where I went to a town hall meeting for our governor and ended up on the floor from a security guard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. Not a good thing. There's a YouTube that's out there. I was very fortunate that there was somebody behind me who was able to go ahead and record the event.
Yeah.
So that was good for my benefit, but
right.
The town hall meeting was not a very good town hall meeting. They did not let us do any speaking or any asking of questions.
Well, he's a rapper, Cadaver.
The front 7 rows were all blocked off for special people, if you know what I mean. And I had a little banner that said "Official Recall Polis" because I'm a member of an organization that were wanting to recall our governor. And at the very end of the event, I stood up and with my banner and ended up having a security guard come down and grab me and drag me over my granddaughter and onto the floor in between the chairs. So
I think Ryan has a question for you.
Yeah, hi, ma'am. How are you? I was curious. So, what? You were at a town hall meeting. You took out a banner. I feel like there's holes in this story. Like, how the hell did we get here?
Yeah,
I had my headphones off for 1 second.
What's that?
I had my headphones off for 1 second. I have no idea how we're even.
Well,
I'm so confused right now.
Well, here's what I would suggest. Do you have my contact info? Because we could schedule a time to have you call in, and we could talk a little bit more at length about this.
It sounds like a beautiful.
Okay.
That
would be great. And if you'd like, if you wanted to pull up the video and look at it beforehand, I can actually send you that link. The number that I called, is that a number that I can also send a text to, or?
No, let me give you, can you email me?
Yes, I can do that.
Let me give you an email address, and then we'll set something up where we can, that way I'll have a chance to look at the video and maybe we can schedule something, because I want to hear more about this. And, you know, you talked about recalling the governor and whatnot. That's very interesting to me. So do me a favor. Yeah. Do you have a pen?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Email me at matt@ipmnation.com.
Okay, matt@ipmnation.com.
Yeah, just shoot me an email and we'll schedule something. We'll
okay.
That way we'll have something worked out ahead of time. We can have you call in and we'll get into this in some depth.
Okay, all right.
All right.
That'll work.
Send him an email.
That. All right, thanks so much, Matt.
Right. All right, thank you for the call.
All right,
okay, bye-bye.
You don't need any misunderstandings there, Matt.
Oh, right. You think I shouldn't have said shoot?
Am I the only one that's lost? Was that kind of out of left field?
Yeah, what was going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you know what was going on?
Well, I'm a little unsure. So our friend Bill Muckler, it looks like, because she said Bill sent her, and he actually posted a link to the video in the Facebook live chat. Bill's a great guy. He's been on the show before. He's an author and very interesting to talk to. So it sounds like it's someone he's referring to for the show. And I do want to talk to her on another day. But
now it makes a little more sense.
Yeah,
she's out in Colorado.
Yes,
he knows her. This story happened. He said call this number. It's on the radio. She has no idea where the pace of the show.
Right.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought. I'm sorry, ma'am.
That's a first.
I thought that we had like a Violet situation. Remember, Violet used to call Amsterdam. She's like, "Hey, boy, it's Violet."
Oh, right.
We chopped her voice up and made her say things that she was probably saying anyway.
What did you make a like a soundboard?
Oh yeah, dude.
Because that's very immature. I can't believe you would take someone's audio and just do.
Grow up, live in the real world, right?
By the way, so and actually I was telling Kay Daver before the show, because I was hoping John Hopwood would be here. He was excited to see you again. Yes, because John Hopwood was here the last time Kay Daver was on, and really enjoyed the conversation. So, but
he's a piece of work. I love the guy. He's hilarious.
But at least we have virtual John Hopwood here.
You know, listen to somebody. I'm not just saying Lenny Bruce or something, and get a better routine.
I mean, virtual John Hopwood, he's a little cantankerous, but at least he's with us.
And I would enjoy that with some of the sound clips we have of the Moose. The two of them back and forth.
Oh, right.
Moose Elber. Woo.
Oh, yes. Well, I only have one of the Moose, and it's this one.
Traffic is good. That's it.
Yes, that's the only one that I have.
Is that the day he left?
But I think he was but I think he was purged.
That was a little short.
I think Peter purged him from the morning show. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hi, what's up, guys? Marco.
Who's this? Say that again.
Marco.
Marco. Hey, welcome to the show. What's up?
Marco. Yeah. Not much. K Dab, I like your stuff, man. I just had a couple questions. Where'd you, get the name from? Like called K Dab, and also, you went to freestyle. Like, how'd you start out rapping? Was it just, mostly written stuff? You got freestyle and whatnot. I'm gonna hang up and listen to the call, but I appreciate your stuff, man.
Marco, thank you for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Marco.
Yeah, well, I got expelled in high school, and I was starting to rap in high school, and I had this class, and they were talking about a cadaver, and I'm like, well, what's a cadaver? And they're like, a dead body. I was like, all right, that's cool. I want that name. So I was like, I put a pun on it. I was like, cadaver. As far as freestyle, I'm going to say this. I'm not saying this to be cocky. I've been all across the country. I'm one of the few rappers that can actually freestyle. Like, I can literally go around this room and, like, I'm not saying the world's best portrait of all time, but I can literally freestyle, like off the top, battle freestyle. I can freestyle just off my dome. I was in Vegas, you know what I mean? And like I was freestyling around everything around me, and the people in Vegas were in shock because they're like, oh my God, that's like a flashback of my childhood. So yeah. So I actually freestyle. Funny enough, 2019, I don't know many people that can.
When you were talking about...
I also came up in an era where you had to at least be able to do something.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, someone was going to check you. You had to at least be able to, like, pull something out.
I heard someone explain once, because you mentioned, like, freestyling about stuff that's around the room.
Good questions, Marco. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, very good questions. I heard someone explain once, and I don't remember who it was. This was a long time ago, but I had a rapper explain to me that that's a way that you learn how to freestyle, is you learn to look around. It's how you challenge yourself and you train your brain to do it. You find things in the room just visually. You let your eyes land on an object and say, okay, I'm going to say something about that, and I'm going to make it rhyme.
Mine was,
and then you do it.
When people would battle me, I was so good they would claim it's written. Because this is back in, like, when I'm talking about coming up, all battle leagues now are writtens, which I think is corny, which is why I won't do it.
Right, it means no notebook in your hand.
Yeah,
it's yeah.
No, I mean like no writtens at all.
Right, no, I know. But I'm saying they'll come say it's a freestyle battle and it's written,
oh,
but
it's
they
written
just have stored in their head.
Yeah, that's what it is now. When I was coming up, you were basically checked if you were just too smooth with it. So I was so good that people would say, "Nah, it's not real. That's written." So what I would do is I'd start rapping around me. What do you mean it's written? I'm doing all this around you. You can't check this. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So I actually take pride in that.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah. Do you ever do that now? Like at your shows, do you freestyle or?
If I mess up the words, then I do. So that that trick I picked up back in the day has actually helped at shows, and I'm like, okay. And then and it's crazy too, because the fans be like, oh my God, he switched it up.
Right, yeah. But yeah, if it's people seeing you for the first time or they're not familiar with you, that they're not going to know. Oh, thank you, Bill. Bill Muckler in the Facebook live chat says, thanks, Matt. LaDonna Obrecht Robertson called in before I could give you a heads up. Okay.
Tell him I said sorry.
Oh yeah, no worries.
I seriously, I'm just used to this violence.
When you see the video someone in the audience took, you will be surprised. I'll check that out, Bill. Thank you. And it is the top of the hour, so why don't we go ahead and play another track? So we got two left. We got your title track, Better With Age, or we have They Don't Want None. Which one would you rather?
Well, since we've been talking about Kinetic, let's do Better With Age. That features Kinetic.
Okay, and this is obviously the title track from your new release. All right, very good. So this is K-Daver featuring Kinetic, Better With Age, the title track from his new release right here on Matt Connarton Unleashed.
Like I'm a classic claim finish. I'm better with age. When you sip a fine wine, you know it's better with age. I've been hearing your daughter say that it's better with age. So she's been digging my swagger and all my veteran ways. Come on. I'm getting older and colder, just getting started now. I'm getting better with age, so kick the party now. Bobby's back and I'm better with age. Got the haters on lock cause they're mad at my ways, huh? Ain't my fault that you're mad at my manhood. Get back to the needy, here's some ziti and canned goods. Where was you when I was on my grind? You were flossing in the pictures, now you're sharing mine. Telling me that my life is what you wish you had. You was in the club, I was with my painted pad. Stuff for the public, I grind like my life on it. Work is a clock, those got nothing but time on it. My Tinder accounts, a message is grave. They're begging for the D, I got time to go play. Nah, thank God for my friends. Thank God for my ends. Thank God for my struggle. Cause it's making me a beast amongst men. Like I'm a classic claim finish. I'm better with age. When you sip a fine wine, you know it's better with age. I've been hearing your daughter say that it's better with age. Cause she's been digging my swagger and all my veteran ways. Come on. I'm getting older and colder, just getting started now. I'm getting better with age, so kick the party now. I'm a whiskey that be smooth to the taste. Nice with the words, I groove to the bass. Have a dick of loses, man. Walks with a swagger like his greatness is plain. Like Dan Rather, I give it 60 minutes. She asked for a sequel, but I'm back with the business. Risk my future for digits, I'm ass. Would've told you no exclusives never happen to ask. Trauma unit bracelet, thank you to the fans. Every working stick will put gas in our van, yeah. Cause of you that we made it to the show. We ain't stopping for nothing, they can watch as we blow. I'm taking and every man I've ever supported. To the top of the mountain, you know I'm about it. The old me is gone, I'm turning the page. Better with age. Like I'm a glass of clean fittage, I'm better with age. When you sip a fine wine, you know it's better with age. I've been hearing your daughter say that it's better with age. Cause she's been digging my swagger and all my veteran ways. Come on. I'm getting older and colder, just getting started now. I'm getting better with age, so kick the party now.
That's the title track from Better With Age from K. Daver, and he is here in the studio with us. We are live on Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3 FM in downtown Manchester, New Hampshire, streaming worldwide at WMNHradio.org and on the Matt Connarton Unleashed Facebook page. That is K. Daver on the couch. Mr. Ryan Gorman is here as well.
Howdy.
Yes, howdy, howdy. And so we've got about 30 minutes left on the show today. So if you'd like to give us a call, if you have any questions or anything for K. Daver, 603-250-6007 is the number to call, 603-250-6007. You can also always opine in the Facebook live chat or ask a question there, whatever floats your boat. But we would love to hear your dulcet tones at 603-250-6007. So what's for people who are just joining us, of course, a lot of people, it's 5 o'clock, getting out of work and whatnot. Where should people go online? I want to make sure we tell people exactly where to go, because you've got a great website.
Yeah. Go to kdaver.com, KDAVER.com. You can get all the links from there. We're on, obviously, Spotify, iTunes. Go to facebook.com/KDaver603. iTunes, I believe, is KSpace-DAVER. Same thing with Google Play and all those pennies for songs services.
Yeah. Did you grow up in 603? Are you from Massachusetts originally? How long have you been in the Granite State?
No, I've lived here my whole life.
My man.
Well, I mean, like I lived in like New York for like 3 months, 2 months or something.
Cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating.
And then, so whatever, just like extended vacations, I guess.
All right. He's going to use the extended vacation clause. I have one of those for Vermont. Fair enough.
Okay. All right.
Still stayed in New England, though.
Yes. Yeah. And Jenny posted the link, kdaver.com, in the Facebook live chat. So if you're on the Facebook, listening that way, you can, there's a link for you to click, but it's pretty easy, kdaver.com. Yeah. So what now, when you've toured though, cause you've gone all over the country touring, right? Correct. Pretty much. Yeah. What was the last big tour cause I think the last time we had talked, not when we talked on the phone recently, but the last time I interviewed you, I think it was for, White Devils, Black Angels.
Black Angels, White Devils.
Black Angels, White Devils. I think you had just done a
almost
national.
Got me messed up on something.
Yeah, right. I know. I got dyslexic with the album name there, but I think you had just done a big tour, right? Hadn't you gone like all over the place?
Yeah. Well, that was a big tour. That was a big tour. Let me not downplay that, but you know, at the it was like 22 dates across the Midwest, Texas to Michigan to Colorado to you name it.
Yeah.
Illinois, Iowa, all that good stuff. Did that with Scum and Liquid Assassin. Shout out to them. Shout out to LSP. Liquid Assassin was on Strange Music with Tech Nine there for a minute. And then after that, we did the Path of Destruction tour with A&B, Lex, and Scum again. And that was a fire tour. And then the last big tour I did was about a year ago, funny enough, as far as a major tour. And that was my own headline tour. And I did 24 dates across the country.
Wow.
So I did New Hampshire, I did Maine, so that's even further east. And then I went all the way out to San Jose, California.
Very nice. Wow.
Yeah, crazy. Tucson, Phoenix, Salt Lake City. Houston, not Houston, Austin, Texas, Oklahoma, Michigan, we do it all, man.
How's the 603 rap being received out on the West Coast, the Midwest?
I'm received well, man.
That's awesome.
Especially at shows because you just see how real I am.
There's a lot of heat coming out of this area. It's ridiculous. Like you had mentioned, like guys like Token. We've got Jarv in Vermont. You've got Ape the Grim here. You got LB here. Mr. At, who's down in New York now, and I mean the list goes on and on for guys that are from this area that are nasty.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent
around here. You have to be
here.
if you're gonna be like, yo, where are you from? New Hampshire. Like,
right.
Oh, what? And so you better show up.
Right. Absolutely. And tell us a little bit more about Trauma Unit. We haven't really talked about that at all. Your label.
Yeah, man. So I mean, it's the chain on my neck. It's what I represent. So it's the label. It's me, Kinetic, Rose Steel, Killer Intellect, Livid, Lungs, and basically that's a trauma unit of lyricists, man. It's a trauma unit. You know, Livid was on the Rotten Robbie tour, which was my headline tour last year. And, you know, I got all the love in the world for him, Killer Intellect, you know, Kinetic. Got love for everyone on my team. Basically, we had to cut some fat off the team. You know what I mean? Basically, you know, no diss to nobody, even though some of them corny kids wanted to diss me. Good for you, dog. Like, I'm not going to respond because, like, you don't have fans. So, like, if my response, like, for me to respond, it'd have to be validated for gaining fans.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. But, yeah, right now, I just have the utmost faith in the team. We're moving forward, man. Livid just dropped his record in January, Church of Livid. Killer Intellect set it off, dropped not too long ago. He's working on a new EP. Kinetic's working on new material. Like I said, I got an album dropping next month. And then I got, obviously we already talked about all my releases. And yeah, so we just crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lungs. I'm doing POP Fest in New York this year. He's running sound for that. And I don't know. I haven't got the rundown yet. I don't know if I'm one of the headliners or the direct support to the headliner. I don't know. It's a big festival. It's a multi-day festival. So
yeah,
we'll see what's cracking with that. Shout out to POP. Shout out to Sarah and all the good people out there.
What made you want to start Trauma Unit? Because I remember, because you had a label before when I first met you, Dead Notch.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember at one point you were kind of like, no, I just want to focus on my own career because trying to do a label, it's just not worth it. Like,
yeah, it's still kind of there.
Really? Yeah.
No, I mean,
well, I'm sure you have moments where
I'm
you
just
feel that
jazzing. Well, kind of. I mean, because I'm still doing me. You know what I mean? But
right.
it got to the point where I was going on national tours. I was like, you know, I'm going to be doing this for a grip. I can see myself doing this for probably another 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at some point, like, I'm going to have a family, and I'm not going to be on the road 300 days a year.
Right.
So, you know, put them out there.
Right.
Let them rep the brand.
Right. Yeah. You keep building. What's the biggest mistake people make when they try to do this and have a career at this?
Music?
Yeah, because obviously, I mean, you've seen a lot, you've known a lot of people. You know, you like you said before, you had to kind of trim the fat. Some people who I assume had made some mistakes.
I mean, I don't know. Hang around good people. You know, if you're around people that are always gassing you up on some dumb stuff or talking but not doing. I mean, my whole thing is, man, like for so long, people would be like, "Yo, Dev, I got a new product. I'm working, man. I'm coming back." And nowadays, like, oh, super duper. Super duper, just do it.
Right.
Like, do it. I don't like if you're not doing it, stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I know people that have dropped like a verse in 2 years and they're like, "Oh, I'm coming back." Okay. All right, let me hold my breath, bro. But
we'll believe it when we see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but that's so many people in the game, man. I'm not picking out just one person. So I guess what I'd say, man, is surround yourself with good people.
Mm-hmm.
Always, you know, opinions aren't always bad, but at the same time, opinions are just that, opinions. So like. It's like whatever. Sometimes your friends will hold you down more than your enemies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, always be moving, always invest in yourself, always be grinding in yourself. You know, ABB, always be branding. That's the way I call it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, as it is right now, I'm still crafting my image, and I'm hopefully going to be at my ideal image probably like the end of this year. But it's like, you know, like I got so many tattoos under my clothes. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the perception people. So it's like I'm finishing up everything. I'm finishing up everything. So it's like, you know, that's just one aspect. You know what I mean? And
how long have you had that one on your arm, the big Cadaver one? Because I don't remember.
A couple of years, year and a
half. Couple
years,
okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say that has to be relatively new.
It's cool too, because when I'm on the mic, everyone sees my name.
Right.
You know
yeah.
I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's perfectly placed. Yeah. Oh, we have another call. Let's see. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this? Hello. Oh, hello.
You know, freestyles.
No, you're cutting in and out. I don't know if you can hear me, but you'll have to call back. Yeah, I couldn't. Somebody with a very bad cell phone connection. So, what can you do? But yeah, give us a call back if you're listening, and when you get to somewhere with a better connection. I don't think I read this already. Did I? Caitlin Antonis says K-Daver and Kinetic rule the underground.
She's not wrong.
Yeah.
Shout out Katie. Very, very good person. That's actually It's actually Kinetic's baby mama.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Well, they're together, so I don't know. I didn't mean to put that in like a derogatory term.
I was gonna say
they're not married, but they've been together a while. You know. What I mean?
Okay. All right. Well, good. Well, that's a big relief. Now, how is he? I'm glad you're here, but I'm bummed that he's not. How is he doing?
He's good, man. We're actually kicking it tomorrow, practicing. We're doing a show. All right, yeah. So we got a show next week.
Plug that, yeah.
Yeah. We got a show next week with Mad Child, rap legend. For the States, he's recognized and he's definitely respected. But I don't think people really understand how big he is. Like in Canada, he's platinum. Like Swollen Members is like 3 times. They have 3 platinum records, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's just huge. So I think sometimes he doesn't get the credit he deserves in the States. So I'm doing a show with him and Stevie Stone from Strange Music, Tech Nine's label. That's going to be at they changed their name, Granite State Music Hall, Laconia, New Hampshire, next Friday, May 17th.
Very nice. Very nice,
yes.
Yeah.
So for anyone that wants to doubt what I'm saying, why don't you come to the show and see what we're bringing?
That's right. There you go.
$25.
Very good. And then so after you do that show, is the next one in June? The show in June you were talking about?
Yeah. So show's in June. I'm doing Poland in August.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. So you're actually going to Poland.
Correct. Yes.
That's wild.
That is wild.
That's wild. You're the first musician I've ever interviewed who actually said, I'm going to play a show in Poland.
The homeland.
Yes. There you go.
I mean,
even though my last name's Gorman, I am Polish as well.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Van Wilder. It's crazy. So another advice, I don't know what to tell people not to do. You know what I mean? But I can tell people what to do. Just always be genuine. And there was this kid, you know what I mean? He was kind of doing his thing, and then he would FaceTime or Skype me.
Yeah.
Because he's from Poland, so like we couldn't talk on the phone because I don't know if that plan or whatnot. But
yeah.
So it's Skype and yada. I'd give him advice, and now he's actually making moves in Poland, and he wants to bring me out there out of respect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard Polish rap, Matt.
I have not.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna check it out,
dude.
now.
It's the scare. I don't even know. They could be rapping about bunnies, dude, and it's like the scare. They mean business. Whatever they're talking about.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, if I was over there, I'd be like handing them money and stuff like that. Dude,
No
guys
kidding.
were scheming. Oh, they look like it's intimidating.
Wow.
Not like that dude from Germany though. I don't know if you've seen that one. GZUS.
No,
Jesus.
I have not. Have
super
you?
Scary. When you get some time, look that up.
Right? Yeah.
By far in German just sounds scary to begin with.
Well,
So,
yeah.
Picture that with.
Oh, German's scary. Yeah. Actually, funny enough, full circle, my dude Sedekano was just talking about. He works really close with this guy in Germany called Daniel Gunn.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can't understand what he's saying, but it sounds mean.
Mein Gliedersteifen Buschen.
Now, if I check these out, will I get nightmares?
I think from the German one you will.
Yeah.
My opinion.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't even know if I dream anymore. Sometimes I dream and it's like too deep, and then I won't dream at all. It's like there's no in between.
Oh wow!
Like I'll have dreams so in depth that I feel like it's just real, and I can't even tell it's a dream.
Yeah.
And I don't mean during it. I mean like I'll go days after, and I'll still have that perceived reality.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
No kidding.
Because I don't dream at all, and I don't sleep. I believe I have sleep apnea, so I believe what happens is I don't actually get to the REM I need. So when the stars align and I actually do get into the REM I need, it's like game over. Like I'm not used to it.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah. I'll wake up and just puddles of drool, bro. Puddles of it sucks. Yeah, but it's real.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is. How long have you had that?
Probably my whole life.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Puddles of drool.
It just gets worse. Like
sounds like a metal band.
It does, yes.
So I go fat, skinny. Like I lost 20 pounds in a month, so I'm going back to the skinny. So obviously, when I'm heavier, I get worse sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, so when I'm skinnier, it seems a little better or whatnot. So.
Well, that totally makes sense. Yeah.
That breakup call ever come back? Because I know we're not like tight, but yeah.
Yeah, caller, if you're still listening, if you're in a better place with your cell phone, give us a call, 603-250-6007. Fridays, we wrap up a little bit early because Rob Azevedo comes in to do Granite State of Mind, and usually as live musicians come in and play, they need a little time to set up. So we usually start to wrap up around 5:30-ish on Fridays. But if you do have a question or anything at all for Kay Daver in our remaining moments on today's show, give us a call. 603-250-6007. I'm fascinated by this Poland trip. Are you just going for one show, or is there a series of shows? Or
so far, it's one show. That's my understanding. But there's a possibility if the business aligns, I might executive produce the record.
Oh, no
He's
kidding.
working on a record, so that's fire. Yeah,
Wow.
it's beautiful. It's just crazy, man, because it's like, I don't know. It took so long to get here. This, it's just, and then you work so hard. You work, and it's happening, but you don't really have enough time to be like, oh, wow. But once in a while, when I do think about it, I'm like, wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which I think is important to do every once in a while, kind of take stock in what you've done and to, I mean, I understand, you always want to try to, always be moving forward, and it's hard to really stop and smell the roses. But yeah, sometimes when you do stop and reflect back on what you've done, it's like, oh, wow, I've actually done a lot. So, you've done a lot in the time that I've known you. That's for sure. And you're going to Poland. That's pretty cool.
Salute.
Yes. Very nice. You ever, you should maybe get to Luxembourg. What do you think? You should. They've got a hip hop scene.
The hip hop scene is rocking. In
the hip hop scene is rocking in Germany, and I think that's what people here don't really understand. So like, we've talked about the whole mumble thing. I think we've already plugged it too much on the show, but like, yeah, that might be popping with the teenagers in America, which is cool.
Yeah.
Do you? Whatever helps you get through the day.
Yeah.
Like if you're not like, if you need this music to feel good about yourself, who am I to judge?
Right.
But like the real hip hop is popping over in Europe. Popping.
We probably should define, though, for people who don't know what we mean by mumble rap. Like how
it's literal mumble.
How would you
it's literally mumble. Like I don't listen to it enough to like give you all the like derivatives of it.
Yeah,
but they're literally mumbling, and like from my understanding and what I've heard is like some auto tune on it with some like you can't like, real talk. I'm gonna speak real. I was recording in a studio down in Boston a couple weeks ago, and he would say that these mumble kids would come in. And they would do like 1 or 2 takes for the main verse. And then they'd literally spend 45, 50 minutes on the hypes. They would just do all that, like 45 minutes. And like, I'm just like, are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah. But don't hate me. But I did this song, all lyrics, you know what I mean? Enunciation, real rap. And then he goes, well, just try this for the backtrack and we'll see how it goes. And I was like, whatever. I did it. And then he put it in and he panned it right. And I'm like, oh, that kind of actually hypes it up pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was like, all right.
Well, it pays to keep an open mind in situations like
for
that.
real.
Yeah.
Now, if you use it as a hype, like if you use it as an ingredient, like salt's an amazing ingredient. But I mean, if you're over salting my steak, like what's going on?
Right. Yeah. You don't need all that sodium.
Mm.
And if you just make up words too, that's not like.
Oh, you mean if you like?
Don't make up words. Am I not?
Like,
correct?
I don't listen to enough to like really. I just I hear it in passing.
I only listen to it because I have to translate stuff in Luxembourgish to some artists over there, and they're asking me like, "What's the hot stuff? What's the hot stuff?" And I'm like, "Well, it's kind of disgusting. You guys don't want to, do it." And of course, I gave them instructions how it gets played out. So
right, you
can expect one of those coming out by Airtight soon.
Very nice. Are you familiar with Airtight, K-Daver?
I'm not, but watch out. I heard Lil Vid might be dropping a record.
Lil Vid?
Lil Vid.
I don't know. Prince Touch doesn't like him.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know if I can like really drop the info on it. But yeah, I got somebody kind of doing like a mock record.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna
very
be
original.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this?
Have you heard of Lil Windex? This is the reality of the game.
Little Windex. It's kind of funny.
He would do all this like mumble stuff, and he'd be in his videos with like a Windex bottle, and he did it completely as a joke to mock what's going on.
Yeah.
And he got so popular with it.
Really?
Millions and millions of views, touring all across Canada.
Oh, I gotta check this out.
And then he came out like a month ago, like, yeah, I'm actually a real rapper. I was playing you, and he just dropped his real record.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh,
awesome.
All right, so Mike Brothers in the Facebook live chat says, can we get a freestyle real quick from K-Daver?
The only reason I say no is because I probably will swear, and we're on FM.
I mean, you can dump that out.
We do have a dump button, but
he can dump it.
Like, are you good with it?
Yeah,
he's got time.
Try, we're on a delay. Just try not to. And if you do it,
right.
I'll hit the dump.
I'll give you 30 seconds, and I'll see what I can get cracking.
All right, I'll have my finger ready in case I need to push the button. Okay.
Yo, it's K-Dav 95.3. Mike, what's his name, says he wants something from me. He wants the freestyle WMNH 603. That's where it's my place. FM is where I'm kicking in. And if I'm in Manchester, I kick it then. I'll go down and what's below us a margarita. I'll even put it into a I'll put it into a fajita, and I'll even put it into a blender. You will see me rolling through into your city, seedy side. I don't even care if I stay alive, live off of the mark. Kyle Haven, I can't read that far. My brain's like Wes Craven. Am I a star? I don't know, but the sign says on air. I got 5 cameras pointing at me. God damn, it's my baby license plate. Blue balloons. Ryan over there trying to draw something up. I think he's leaving soon. I got some bunch of stickers that he gave me. Lord can't save me. I've been bashed and my brain is like Haiti across his Bar Harbor Bank in the trust. I'm like willing to give up because my life is just so far. See, I even told you didn't have to hit that button.
I reached for it.
That was good. There was only one.
I was just trying to rhyme around you.
That was a good fake out. I actually did reach for it.
As one of my worst ones, but that's just I can rhyme around.
No, but I get what you mean though, because you're
for anyone that doesn't know, everything I said for the most part was like
right
in
stuff
this room,
stuff in the room, yeah, or connected, like you mentioned, margaritas which is right below us, and that
stuff that you pass through when you're coming up here,
That was great. Sometimes Virtual John Hopwood likes to freestyle. He
Jeez, how much dope have you smoked? I mean, party hard, right?
Yeah, he'll come up with something too.
I know what's on the TV.
Yeah, I mean, he's spitting fire over here. It's incredible.
Flames.
Yeah.
MC Fuego.
Yeah, he's out of control.
I only fart when the woman is outside of the dive.
Well, that's more of him.
Not even the creepiest thing I've ever heard him say.
Right? No,
not even close to it.
I wonder what would be the creepiest.
Oh, about 7 or 8 inches.
Would that be it?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It would be that he watches. he knows Peter White's urination schedule from yesterday. Remember that?
Oh, that's right.
That's definitely the weirdest.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Is that Ryan Gorman?
You bet it is. Huh?
Yes. Wow.
Oh, jeez. Did you have to smoke that crap too?
Wow, boy.
Does he still have his show?
Again?
I don't know. He's what's that?
Does he still have a show here?
Yes. Ward 13 with John Hopwood. You should. I should connect you guys. Maybe you could go on there. He likes interviewing musicians. Yeah, he's on Tuesday nights at 7 on Channel 23, where I used to do when you came on the TV show that I used to do that same studio. Yeah. All right. Well, we got time for we'll play one more track in a second, but let's remind everybody about your website and the show you've got coming up next weekend, and anything else you want to make sure people joining us late that they need to know.
Yeah. So basically, next Friday, come to the Grand Estate Music Hall. K Daver, Mad Child, Stevie Stone, putting it down. Trauma Unit in the house. Come rock with me. Pre-order my new record, Better With Age, on kdaver.com. You pre-order it, I'll call you, FaceTime you, thanking you, because that's just how much of appreciative I am. In 2019, I see how far a dollar doesn't go, so I'm going to make sure you get your bang for the buck. After that, we got Working Stiff in September. Trauma Unit Presents in October, and then Rotten Robbie 2, New Year's Eve. And basically, man, it's like, I appreciate all your love and all your support. Anyone that's willing to support this, man, it's because of you that I'm still doing it and still here. If you're an artist that wants to work with me, please don't hit me up expecting some free stuff. I mean, for real, that just gets old. You know what I mean?
Does that happen a lot?
It depends. Sometimes it'll happen multiple times a week. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Wow. It just is what it is, because it's like, so you said, this kind of goes back to Matt's question earlier. If you don't have the budget to actually do something righteous, then don't do it.
Right.
If you want to just make music in your bedroom, do you. You know what I mean? But like, if you're actually going to go out and reach out to artists, you know what I mean? Or you're going to try to put something together and it takes money, man. You know what I mean? Or unless you're really, really, really clever with what you got. I know some people that can do some crazy videos on an iPhone. You know what I mean? But like, don't just do it half, you know what I mean? Half in the bag or whatever. And just, so that's that, man. Thank you all for the support. Got a bunch of stuff coming out. If anyone's hearing this in Poland, come get me. You know what I mean? Come at me. Let's get it cracking. I'm also flying out. We got some shows, Salt Lake City in July.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I got some other shows that aren't confirmed yet in that area for that month. I can't announce yet, but yeah. Basically, I'm coming hard. I'm coming faster than ever, man. I'm giving y'all the best product I can possibly give, man. Hopefully, I'm on tour this fall. You know what I mean? As far as like a 30, 40-day tour, hopefully I am. But I know for an absolute 110% fact, this time next year I'm going to be on tour again. And I thank God every day. Not a white man in the sky, but just the universe, man. And I wake up every day glad to be alive, and I thank God for being alive every day, and I pray to God every day. And it's like, now that I pray to God and I put my goals on my calendar, you know what I mean? I put down where I want to be for my weight. on a certain date, I dropped 20 pounds in a month, and it's like I didn't do no working out. You know, I changed my diet up a little bit, but it's like it's just happening. I put where I want my career to be. It's just happening because it's like I speak it into existence. I don't try, I do.
Wow. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I already forgot. Album release party. Yeah, I get so much stuff, man. Album release party, 6/7, June 7th, Hampton Beach, Cloud 9. All proceeds go to Keith Tuttle's family. And him for the hospital bills. He was hit by a truck. He just got out of a coma a couple days ago, and you know what I mean. So it's like that could have easily been my opportunity to cash out on a big payday. But realistically, we need to be the light in people's darkness. So you come out and please support. Please come to the show and support for that family. All proceeds go to them.
Very nice, very nice. K. Daver, thank you so much, man. Always a pleasure. And Ryan Gorman, did you have anything you wanted to mention or plug or
no? I was excited to meet this dude. I'm glad that we got more guys from the 603 doing the thing. It's nice to hear that he's not one of those he wasn't up here counting his stack and being like,
right,
he's like didn't rent a Hummer to come over here to impress me and Matt.
Right.
But your Corolla would be fine, or your Jeep or whatever. Nothing else. I mean, this guy's a good guy. I'm glad glad you freestyled, by the way, because that I was gonna say when you were like, nah, but no, I was gonna say that is absolutely blasphemous. You just claim to be the best. You can't.
I claim to be the best performer. I stand by that 110%. I actually freestyle. That was a real freestyle.
Yeah.
So it's like
true. No, I thought, but you did make a statement about freestyle. And
I can freestyle. Yeah.
I'm just glad you followed through, because I was like, no,
I just know we're on FM radio, so I was like,
right, yeah. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, that was funny. You totally faked me out, man. I was reaching for the button.
If you come to my shows, you know what I'm saying? If you come to my shows, few drinks we're kicking, I'll just freestyle with anyone that's willing to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I got to be a little careful not to like throw out any of my gems or nothing. You know,
right.
I don't want someone to hear like, I'm taking it.
Exactly.
But it just happens.
All right, so we'll wrap up with They Don't Want None is the one we didn't play, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to tell us about this before we play?
They don't want none. Bunch of internet kids want to talk. You want to make diss track. Really, all you're doing is promoting me, man. I don't think you really understand what you're doing. You're corny. So It's like what you're doing is you're only helping my credibility, and you don't understand that.
Yeah.
You're not gaining any credibility yourself because like you're not touring. You're not headlining shows. Like you're not doing what I'm doing. So like if you and your little friends want to start these little hashtags, you're just helping me out, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much, my friend, and thank you, Ryan, as well, and everybody listening today, everybody who called, everybody in the Facebook live chat, and if you missed any part of this show, it will be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org. And so we will leave you with this from his new release, Better With Age. This is K. Daver with They Don't Want None.
If you want it, you can come and get some. Got you scared from the sound of the shotgun. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. If you want it, you can come and get some. Got you scared from the sound of the shotgun. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They talking heavy, scared when the devil coming. I've been sonning shit like my name was Donald Drummond. Barbaric, got the vices for hands. I can crush it like the mountain, knock you out where you stand. So never down to ride. Mid-30s, you work for 925. Wonder why you're single home with a you're such a disappointment, your own father disowns you. Yeah, right, I took you for the 7-5. That's a fee to talk to a Gino, get it right. Put you on that open slot, for now you hate. You ain't got fans, hence why you never paid. Now your sugar daddy telling you to start a beef. Hard to eat when I'm rocking out your teeth. Speak about your sugar daddy, did you tell him, chief? How you ripped the little girl, scared enough to speak. If you want it, you can come and get some. Got you scared from the sound of the shotgun. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. If If you want it, you can come and get some. Got you scared from the sound of the shotgun. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. When I say trauma, y'all say unit trauma. Trauma. When I say trauma, y'all say unit trauma. Trauma. Anybody else is just second at best. Flavor rappers getting clapped in the chest, yeah? I'm a Serbia film, haters scared to see me. Rappers claiming horror, but the album rated PG. Got that AR with the bump stock inside me laying 20 rounds to your crib if you talk my contraband. I slap out to the lacklust. If you wanna rap, you ask us permission. You ain't got no partner. I wish if you dissing. Speak our name, but never show like Jesus Christ. I am God to your openers, I'll pay the price. I get paid, you buy on. I get laid, you cry on. Your Android, your fanboys, misery I get high on. If you want it, you can come and get some. Got you scared from the sound of the shotgun. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. If you want it, you can come and get some. Got you scared from the sound of the shotgun. They don't want none.